Have you ever wondered why some people seem to remain calm under pressure, while others lose their cool? The answer may lie in the value of temperance. As a key virtue in Stoic philosophy, temperance isn't just about self-restraint. It's about making conscious decisions, recognizing one's limits, and maintaining moderation. This virtue allows us to stay grounded in challenging situations, respond in a balanced manner, and make wise decisions. The secret to this calm demeanor might be a concept known as temperance, a virtue deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy. What exactly is this temperance we're talking about? Well, let's delve into it. According to Stoic philosophy, temperance is a fundamental virtue, a quality that's not only desirable but also essential for a well-lived life. It's an internal compass that helps us navigate through the storms of our desires, emotions, and impulses. At its core, temperance is about self-control. It's about taming the wild horses of our desires and impulses rather than letting them gallop uncontrolled, potentially leading us into trouble. It's about not succumbing to immediate gratification, but rather making conscious decisions that align with our higher values and long-term goals. It's about not letting our emotions hijack our rational mind, about not allowing anger, fear, or anxiety to steer our actions. But temperance isn't just about restraint. It's also about moderation. It's about understanding that too much of anything, even a good thing, can be detrimental. It's about finding that sweet spot, that balanced middle ground between excess and deficiency. It's about savoring a slice of cake, but not devouring the whole thing. It's about enjoying a glass of wine, but not downing the entire bottle. It's about working hard, but also taking time to rest and recharge. Moreover, temperance is about recognizing our limits. It's about understanding that we're not invincible, that we are human beings with finite energy, time, and resources. It's about saying no when we need to, about setting boundaries for our own well-being. It's about not overextending ourselves, about not burning ourselves out in pursuit of unrealistic perfection or unattainable goals. In essence, temperance is the conscious decision to resist impulses and maintain control over our actions. It's a balancing act, a dance between restraint and indulgence, between pushing our limits and respecting them. It's a journey towards wisdom and serenity, towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. And it's a journey that's well worth embarking on. So, how do the Stoics view temperance? And why do they place such significance on it? Let's delve into it. The Stoics, a group of philosophers from ancient Greece and Rome, saw the world as a place of constant change and uncertainty. To navigate this ever-changing landscape, they believed in the power of temperance, the virtue of self-restraint and moderation. This was not a passive acceptance, but an active practice of consciously choosing how to respond to the world around us. In the Stoic perspective, temperance is like the rudder of a ship, guiding us through the unpredictable seas of life. It allows us to remain calm in the face of challenges, not by suppressing our emotions, but by understanding them and choosing not to be controlled by them. When faced with a storm, the Stoic does not panic or despair, but maintains a steady hand, guided by the virtue of temperance. This balanced response to situations is another key aspect of temperance in Stoicism. It's not about denying or avoiding the realities of life, but about responding to them in a measured and thoughtful way. The Stoics believed in the importance of recognizing one's limits, and temperance helps us to do just that. It reminds us that we can't control everything, but we can control how we respond. Take, for instance, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This is temperance in action, choosing a balanced response over a reactive one. Temperance, in the Stoic sense, is also about making good decisions. It encourages us to pause and reflect before acting, to consider the consequences and not be led astray by impulsive desires. It's a voice of reason amidst the noise, a guiding principle that helps us navigate life with wisdom and serenity. For the Stoics, temperance is not just a virtue. It is a way of life that enables the individual to navigate the world with serenity and wisdom. It's a compass in the chaos, a beacon in the storm, And it's a virtue that we can all benefit from embracing. Now that we understand what temperance is and its importance in Stoic philosophy, what benefits can it bring to our daily lives? Well, let's delve in and explore. Firstly, temperance is a major player when it comes to decision-making. It's like having an internal compass, guiding us to make choices that are rational, beneficial, and in line with our core values. By restraining impulsive reactions, it allows us to weigh the pros and cons, consider the long-term effects, and select the most advantageous path forward. Secondly, temperance is like the anchor in a storm, maintaining our serenity amid the chaos of life. It aids in mastering our emotions, keeping them from spiraling out of control. It's not about suppressing feelings, but rather understanding them, managing them, and preventing them from clouding our judgment. Imagine being in the eye of a hurricane, calm and composed, while the world whirls around you. That's the serenity temperance can bring. Thirdly, temperance is a tool for effective problem solving. It's about finding a balanced approach, not rushing into action or procrastinating endlessly. It helps us to tackle challenges head-on, yet with a measured and thoughtful strategy. It prevents us from veering towards extremes, keeping us on the middle path, the path of wisdom and equilibrium. Moreover, temperance teaches us to recognize our limits. It's about understanding that we are human, fallible, and finite. By acknowledging our boundaries, we can avoid overextending ourselves, leading to a healthier and more sustainable lifestyle. We learn to say no when needed, to rest when tired, to seek help when overwhelmed. Lastly, temperance contributes to a more fulfilling life. It's about quality, not quantity. It's about savoring the moment, appreciating what we have, and not constantly chasing after more. By moderating our desires and expectations, we can find contentment and satisfaction in the here and now. So you see, temperance is not just a Stoic virtue, but a life skill, a key to a more balanced, calm, and fulfilling life. With temperance, we can lead a more balanced, calm, and fulfilling life. Temperance, as understood by the Stoics, is more than just a virtue. It's a compass, guiding us through life's tempests with a steady hand and a calm mind. It's a tool, helping us resist the impulses that seek to lead us astray. It's a shield, protecting us from the chaos that can ensue when we fail to recognize our limits. We've explored the essence of temperance, weaving through the threads of self-control, moderation, and awareness of one's limitations. We've delved into the Stoic perspective, understanding how this ancient philosophy values temperance as a guiding principle for a fulfilling life. We've also unpacked the benefits of temperance, revealing how this virtue can help us make sound decisions, maintain our serenity, and effectively solve problems. Now, I invite you to reflect. Consider the role of temperance in your own life. Are there areas where you could exercise more self-control, moments when moderation could have saved the day, instances where recognizing your own limits could have prevented unnecessary hardship? Embracing temperance isn't about restricting your life, rather, it's about enhancing it. It's about making conscious decisions that align with your values and contribute to your well-being. It's about responding to life's challenges in a balanced, thoughtful manner. By practicing temperance, we can navigate the challenges of life with a calm mind and a balanced perspective, making our journey through life that much smoother.